fifth-round Milk Cup tie difficult enough away at Spurs. But the headlines the next day were of a vastly different nature. Burnley producing a Milk Cup sensation, not just beating Spurs, but trouncing them 4-1. White Hart Lane, 45 seconds into the second half. Spurs young striker Terry Gibson with a simple chance from close range. Mistiming a header. And then Willie Donachie missing his kick, Gibson right on the spot. It was a stage then, it seemed, for Osvaldo Ardiles to turn on the style in his first home game back with Spurs. Ardiles, the number 7 here, but Alan Stevenson responding well in the Burnley goal. But a stroke of good fortune then turned the match upside down. The Tottenham defender Graham Roberts heading into his own goal. And Burnley are level after 70 minutes. It was a real miscalculation by Roberts. But it's 1-1, and Burnley quickly put their luck to good use. And one of the Spurs players to wilt under the pressure was surprisingly Ray Clements. An error of judgment here. Clements out of his area, giving the ball away, and then finding that to retrieve the situation, he has to handle. And Ray Clements lucky there not to be sent off, though he was booked. But for all their protests, Burnley did score from the free kick. Taken by Kevin Young, Steve Taylor in at the near post, and Hamilton making no mistake. Utter chaos there in Tottenham's defence, as Taylor has a swing here, and Billy Hamilton was able to seize on the confusion. The unreal nature of the night was perfectly illustrated by Burnley's third goal. Taylor in the clear, and his cross deflecting off the hapless Roberts. 3-1 to Burnley with 3 minutes left. Definitely it was an attempted cross by Taylor, but Clements deceived and unable to keep the ball out. Well, Burnley and the acting manager, Frank Casper, would surely have settled for that, but in the last seconds, Hamilton here races past Roberts and blasts in his second goal. A splendid finale on an unforgettable night for Burnley. 2 goals for the Northern Ireland International, 4-1 the margin of victory. But this morning at Turf Moor, the excitement of a Milk Cup semi-final with Liverpool was still mixed with surprise at the timing of the decision to demote Brian Miller.
If you'll go back to last Monday, we were 9 points adrift in the relegation battle. We have lost more league games than any one of the other 92 clubs. We have, in our last 11 away games, drawn 1 and lost 10. That's an appalling situation. Something had to be done. A decision was made to change the team manager. The next question, the last question, was the timing of the announcement. Bearing all things in mind, it was thought that nothing could happen at Tottenham which would make an appointment after the game more sensible.
Did the players in any way feel that they were going out perhaps to play for Brian on Wednesday night?
Well, personally I was very sad to see Brian being relieved of the duties, but that's by and by. I can't do anything about it, and you know, all the players, we knew it was a tough match. We just went out and we fought and battled and, you know, just give 100% as usual. And
obviously we were shocked because whenever a manager loses his job, the players, to a certain extent, got to face the blame. But we went down there. Frank told us on the Tuesday night, and like I said, we were a bit shocked, but we had a job to do, and you know, fortunately for us, we went and won there.
Well, today, Frank Casper was confirmed as Burnley's acting manager. 38-year-old Casper first joined the club as a striker back in 1967. And until his playing career was finished by injury, Frank Casper was a prolific goal scorer.
And here's Casper to chase this one. It's a good shot.